The warring parties in First World War signed no fewer than 16 peace treaties at the end of devastating conflict. Treaty of Versailles was the most important of the peace treaties that brought World War I to an end. The treaty ended the state of war between Germany and the Allied powers. Now let me tell you that why this treaty is known as Treaty of Versailles. It is because of this. This is the Palace of Versailles, which was the principal royal residence of France from 1682 until the start of French Revolution in 1789. It is located about 20 kilometers away from Paris, which is the capital of France. It became Museum of the History of France in 1837. The peace treaties were not negotiated but imposed on losing countries. The Paris Peace Conference opened on 18 January 1919. On 28 June 1919, on the outskirts of Paris, European dignitaries crowded in the Palace of Versailles to sign one of the history's most hated treaty. This treaty was signed in the Hall of Mirror, whose image is here, and it is in the Palace of Versailles. So the big four of the victorious Western nations, the big fours were United Kingdom, France, United States of America, and Italy. They, along with 32 allied members, were at the conference. Now let us talk about the terms of the treaty. The Allied powers demilitarized Germany to weaken its power. Germany's army had to be reduced to 1 lakh men. Germany's navy was reduced to 6 battleships with no submarines. No air force was allowed. Even the Western Germany was to be demilitarized. Germany lost its overseas colonies. The coal-rich Sark Valley was given to France, Poland, Denmark, and Lithuania for the term of 15 years. It lost 1/10 of its population, 13% of its territories, 75% of its iron, and 26% of its coal to France. Alaska and Lorraine, which Germany had taken from France in 1871, were to be returned. Germany lost its top industrial areas of Saar and Upper Silesia. The War Guild cause held Germany responsible for the war and damage. The Allied countries suffered. Germany was forced to pay compensation amounting of 6.6 billion pounds. The Allied armies were also occupied the resource-rich Rhineland. Germany was forbidden to unite with Austria. Political system changed and from monarchy to proportional representation. Now let's see what were the consequences of this harsh and humiliating treaty. The staggering reparation reduced the country's industrial output and dragged Germany into hyperinflation, is the term used for high increase in the prices. It happened in 1920s, which caused economic instability, and this economic instability led to Great Depression in Germany. Economic distress and resentment. Resentment is the feeling that is strong and painful bitterness when something wrong is done to you. So this resentment of the treaty within Germany helped fuel the ultra-nationalist sentiment. that led to the rise of Adolf Hitler and his Nazi party. And it is rightly said that it means this treaty formally ended World War I. But at the same time, it laid the foundation for the World War II. Thank you. Try to revise each and everything.